Is the seemingly never-ending era of the seller's market finally over? Can homebuyers finally breathe a sigh of relief as they navigate an ultra-competitive housing market? I'm Keith with the Walker team of Intero. Let's shed some more light on the recent changes. To say that the housing market has been volatile over the past 2 years would be a gigantic understatement. The pandemic created a perfect storm of factors. A supply and demand mismatch and skyrocketing home prices have been very tough for buyers. We've seen the changes, and a pertinent question looms. What are the main things every home buyer needs to know right now? Number one, more home listings don't mean lower home prices. While the pandemic era trend of record home price growth is likely over, this does not mean that home prices are about to crash. Buyers can expect cooler real estate market conditions, with home prices settling from the recent false appreciation of the second quarter and then begin increasing at a more sustainable rate. So instead of the near 20% year-on-year increases, expect something closer to 3 to 6%. Number two, ultra-low rate mortgages are no more. The era of historically low mortgage rates has ended, with mortgage interest rates now having crossed the 5% threshold. Mortgage rates will not return to the all-time low rates homebuyers enjoyed pre-pandemic. Historically, those were an anomaly. Number three, homebuyer competition is still high. You may see headlines suggesting that as interest rates rise, there will be fewer buyers on the market as mortgages become more expensive. This isn't currently the case. The market's still competitive. There are some factors at play in making the housing market so pressured, with demographics playing a key role. An enormous number of millennials are currently attempting to secure homes before interest rates rise even further, which keeps competition strong. Additionally, here in Silicon Valley, we continue to have a perennial shortage of available housing. Number four, there are signs that the market is slowly rebalancing. Basically, the seller's market conditions that have dominated the housing market throughout the pandemic are finally giving way to something more resembling of an equal market. Even though we don't see this often in our local area, this is truly the definition of a normal market. Number five, home sales are on the increase. Home sellers are continuing to slowly come back to the market. The wait-and-see strategy of the pandemic, where a lot of home sellers were holding back from listing their homes, is now definitely coming to an end. Home sellers are finally taking the plunge and putting their homes up for sale. This is a slow change, however, and there is still a deficit of new listings. However, the overall trend should cause some increase in the number of homes for sale. Number six, an immediate economic downturn is unlikely. Home buyers are worried about purchasing a home because of fears of a 2008 style crash. But honestly, there's no need for that line of thought. There are no indications that the rising interest rates will cause an economic downturn. If homebuyers are hesitant to make a home purchase because they fear layoffs and/or unemployment, this factor is unlikely to come into play for several years yet. Homebuyers ready to purchase should make decisions based on their current unique circumstances. There is no immediate danger of a crash that would bring a collapse to housing market conditions currently. To conclude, homebuyers who still haven't secured their dream home shouldn't panic. Things are looking up, with several key factors slowly improving in the buyer's favor. However, anyone thinking of buying a home should not hesitate too long with interest rates predicted to continue to rise. At the end of the day, only you know when the timing is right to begin your home search. Make sure you don't let fears of difficult housing market conditions hold you back. As always, I'm Keith with the Walker team of Intero, here to educate and navigate, not speculate and fabricate. Finding an experienced real estate agent right now can get the process of finding that forever home rolling. Start that search for your dream by scheduling a call with me today.